Hi Cancer, welcome to August 2016. You're getting a fabulous new start with your money in August. That's because the Leo new moon is bringing the action to what you love and value, your inner resources, anything you put the word my in front of, my money, my house, my car, your possessions, your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your self-esteem, self-worth. And it's in positive energy flow with Saturn in the area of work and service to the world. And so this is a fantastic abundance creating energy for you, and it's a wonderful way to go into August. Keep that focus on what you love and value. You could see a pay raise and be very excited about the finances and what's going on with the finances, and really focusing on your talent, your gifts, your abilities. Now, you know, there's another story going on too where you want to stay out of the fray this month. Don't get caught up in other people's drama. Be the conscious observer. You know, and that goes with work relationships, family relationships. The temptation will be to get drawn into what's going on with them, and that will distract you from what you need, what's right for you, and it can even make you not feel good. You know, so be the conscious observer. Know, okay, what's mine and what's yours? Is that about me or is that about you? Well, if it's not about me, then I don't need to participate or get involved. It's important that you're keeping the focus on you and what you need to be doing so that you can take advantage of the positive energy that's happening for you in the area of your resources. Otherwise, if you get distracted by other people and what they want from you, then you know, you'll notice your energy going down. You'll notice you're not feeling as good, and that's where, you know, I want for you to set those boundaries and keep the focus on you, because this is a good month for you. Your prosperity will improve significantly. Your hard work pays off. Abundance is your reward for learning how to manifest your desires on the physical plane. So this is a very physical month for you. It is about physical manifestation. It is about physically creating what you love and value, what's mostly important to you. What do you want? What do you want to accomplish? Keep that focus on you, and you will get there. Get distracted by others, and you'll lose your way, and you won't feel as good. And that's an indicator, right? The body is always the messenger on how we're feeling. Now, Mercury, Venus enters Virgo on the 5th, and then Mercury will be opposed by Neptune on the 7th and squared by Saturn. And this is the energy that I'm talking about with you in regards to your siblings, your neighbors, the community, other people, co-workers, employees, where the boundaries can get blurred, and it's easy to find yourself getting caught up in what other people want from you, what other people are doing, and not be focused on what you need and what you want. So you've got to be the priority here, or you could get swept up in this Neptunian energy. Mars into Sagittarius on the 2nd, and Saturn goes direct on the 13th, and Sagittarius is the area of work with you and the focus being on the work. So that's why it's important for you to be focused on what you need to be doing, focused on your duties and responsibilities, and then you see the abundance and the prosperity when you do that. When you get distracted by other people and what's going on with them, then you lose your focus. You may not fulfill your responsibilities. You may not fulfill your duties. And then you feel, right, instead of riding the wave, you're feeling pulled under by the undertow, swept out to sea. So keep that focus on you, because it can get confusing, especially when planets oppose Neptune. And Mercury's opposing Neptune on the 7th, Venus is opposing Neptune on the 14th, Mars is squaring Neptune on the 26th. And that is this confusion and where you can find yourself being pulled into things that you don't need to be involved in, that really have nothing to do with you, right? And so you can have empathy for others, you can care for others, but that doesn't mean you dive in the hole with them, throw them a rope and let them pull themselves out, right? Because you got to keep the focus on you and what you need and what you're doing and where you're going, and not get distracted by what other people are doing that really has nothing to do with you. I love that Saturn's moving direct on the 13th, and this is, where you really want to keep your focus on, is the work that you're doing and what your goals are in your work, but also your health too, right? With Saturn there, it's an important in Sagittarius for you, brings the focus to your health, your health habits, your diet, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, your daily routine. And so with Saturn there, it's important to be looking at, how are you taking care of yourself day to day? What are the routines that you're in? What needs to change for you so that you are feeling effective and healthy and strong and vibrant, clear-headed? There is a bit of a challenge here with the Neptune opposing the planets in that area of the mind with you. Virgo rules your conscious awareness. Virgo rules your communication skills, your speaking, your writing, your teaching, your thought patterns, and how you process information. And Neptune is opposing Mercury, Venus, and squaring Mars. And so it's very easy for the mind to get, ahead of itself or caught up in things. And with Neptune, the challenge is this real or is this fantasy? Is this real, or am I, getting caught up in something that I don't need to be involved in, right? And it can also be gossip too. It's like people can be gossiping at work, gossiping in the family. There could be a lot of gossip going on, and that is just a waste of energy. And you don't want to get caught up in that, because then that's just, getting caught up in something that isn't important or real, and takes the focus on you, away from you and what you need to be doing, especially with, this great opportunity here for you this month in regards to your finances, to your money, to what you love and value, to what you're investing in. And investing isn't just money, it's your time, it's your energy. Where is your energy going? Where is your time going? And that's where you want to be managing things really well for yourself, so that you are getting where you want to go. You're achieving what you want, and you're seeing that abundance. Abundance is your reward. When you are doing what's right for you, the abundance is coming in. When you're not doing what's right for you, you may notice that you're not attracting the abundance that you want. Right? Maybe you're getting distracted by other people or the news or whatever's going on that is external and not in the domain of what you're responsible for. You're only responsible for the things you can control. That's you. That's what you're thinking. That's what you're doing. That's what you're investing your energy in. And so keep the focus on you, and you will be very happy that you did. Now, the sun is going to trine positive energy flow with Uranus on the 16th, and that is present at the Aquarius full moon. I love these moons this month. The Leo new moon is in positive energy flow with Saturn. The Aquarius full moon is in harmonious energy flow with Uranus. That's a trine. So, well, the sun is being trined by Uranus. The moon is being sextiled. Both are positive. Both are uplifting. Both are inspiring. And for you, it's all about your money. It's about what you love and value. It's about other people's money. Now, with the Aquarius fallen over there in the opposite house of the money house, it's other people's money. It's your partner's money. It's money that you get through inheritance, insurance payout, tax payout, royalties, your partner's money. And it's in positive energy flow with Uranus in the area of your destiny in the world. So when you keep the focus on your destiny, sky's the limit. And this could be some sort of financial gain again with you that has to do with the work that you've been doing, what you're doing in the world. It could also be your partner too, where your partner brings in more money or creates some other source of income, gets a bonus, and you see that, reward of your partner attracting in greater wealth. And it could be the work that you're doing in the world, your destiny in the world. Uranus is in that area of your destiny in the world, your reputation, your profession in the world, your achievement in the world. And it is in positive energy flow. I love this Leo moon and Aquarius full moon because it's so positive. And it is, bringing that energy to your resources, your money, your finances, which is always good news, which is great news. And then the sun moves into Virgo on the 22nd, and that starts to bring the energy to the community. Now, it's already very busy in there with you, with Jupiter in Virgo, Venus in Virgo, Mercury in Virgo, and so, there's already a big focus in there. Now with the sun moving into that part, again, there's going to be a lot of opportunity to get distracted by the headlines, what's going on in the news, what's going on with other people, and you really want to ask yourself, okay, by me putting energy there, how does that serve what I need to do? Oh, it doesn't? Well, then I guess I don't need to focus on that. And maybe it's a distraction. So there's going to be many things trying to distract you in here in August, going into September, that you want to be very aware of. And Mars will couple with Saturn on the 24th, and then he squares Neptune on the 26th. So that's a great day on the 24th for you to be really focused on your work, focused on what you're doing. You can get a lot done with Mars and Saturn coupled together in Sagittarius here, and go after what you want. Now when he squares Neptune on the 26th, that's challenging because that can be deceitful actions. And so you want to be very aware because, with this Neptune energy like this and the planets moving through Virgo and Sagittarius, they have to confront Neptune. And that's where we get into deception, delusion, confusion, and distraction. And so it could be much ado about nothing. It could be something important. However, it can be an energy that's confusing you and, taking up your time and distracting you from the real work, from the real focus of where you need to be. Venus will couple with Jupiter on the 27th, and that's a wonderful energy. And so that could be a great time for you to, finish things, complete a book, start a new project, start a new enterprise, start something new in regards to speaking, writing, teaching, communicating. That could be a fabulous energy for you to participate in. And it's great for creative projects that you're involved in, like creative writing, teaching, using social media in a very creative way. I love that energy. It's really beautiful. And Mercury will also couple with Venus on the 29th, and that is where the heart and the head can unite as one. And, if you're focused on your work and you're focused on what you're responsible for and you're focused on what you're doing, you can make all kinds of breakthroughs with this energy. If you get caught up in other people's drama and other people's gossip or what's going on with so-and-so, then you could get completely distracted and not feel like you're really accomplishing things. And so be aware of that. That's going to be the trap for you in August, is to not get pulled into other people's drama, not get pulled into the gossip or the headlines, the news headlines, to really stay focused on what you're doing, what you're working on, what you're focusing on, and you will be successful. Now, Mercury is going to retrograde on August 30th and go direct September 21st. So August is really a fun month. Yeah, we've got some, snares in there with the Neptune, first on the Venus, then the Mercury and the Mars. But September is really going to be the month that we got the 2 eclipses, we have Mercury retrograde, we have the final Saturn-Neptune square on the 10th. And so, September is going to be really busy and requiring. And you know how challenging it is when Mercury goes retrograde, right? It is, just very interesting. And it is in Virgo. So his retrograde cycle is right through, the Earth signs this year and Virgo. And so this is all in your area of communication. So, you're going to have to make the 10 phone calls to get the 1 phone call when he's direct. You got to send the 20 emails to get the 1 email when he's direct. So it's going to be like that. And that's why it's so important that you're using this month to keep the focus on you, what you want, what you love and value, what you need to be doing. Doesn't mean you don't consider others. However, they're not the driving force in your life. You are. And that way, when it really starts to get, overwhelming or crazy making with the Mercury retrograde, you'll be ready for it, right? You'll have that good sense of humor. You'll be like, okay, I'll send you the email again. And, you'll just be ready for it. And that's what it's all about, right? And so it's a good month for you. It's an abundant month for you. And you're going to do really well. Just keep the focus on you.